Hello and welcome to another episode of TC Finds. I'm Top Dead Center Tyler D. Cox, and today we're working on a 2003 Dodge Ram Cummins Turbo Diesel with 559,000 miles. Let's get started.
It's alive! Because his head's too fat to fit one.
You know what we got to do is turn the key.
It was all
It's happening!
I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling. You never even called me by my name.
Beauty is only skin deep. Ugly goes to the bone. All right, so to give you a little bit of background, I've actually owned this truck for a little while now. I have been meaning to do a video on it, but I have been busy doing other things. I've had this truck, going on like 10 months now. It's been a good little while, but I got it and put it straight to work. I got this truck from a friend of mine who I used to work for years ago, and his son actually now works for me, but he taught me a lot about fencing and ranch stuff, all that good stuff. But you know that old Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson song about cowboys, how they never stay home and they're always alone and stuff? Well, that's the guy who owned this truck. He's a cowboy if you ever seen one. And he had cattle, has equipment, all that good stuff. But he's a rancher. And ranchers use their trucks, is one thing I've come to find out. And that is all they do. They keep them going. They don't clean them. That's a God-given fact. They don't clean their trucks because there's no time, because they're too busy working. But he's had this thing, gosh, since 200,000 miles, and now it has, I got it with 553. So I've put a little bit on it, but he's had this truck for years and years and years, and it just keeps going. So where we're at today is I actually might be trading off this truck. As painful as that is for me to do, we'll see if it even happens. Hopefully trading it for a top kick big Chevrolet, which would be pretty nice. But I need to do a few things on this truck that I've been putting off for the 10 months I've owned it. But first, let me show it to you, and we'll take a look. I haven't touched it really since I got it, so it's all pretty much the way it was. Haven't cleaned it. I haven't cleaned it. So let's look at it. I'll show you what it needs, and we'll go. So like I said, 03 Dodge, 1-ton farm truck. 559,000 miles on that motor. And it runs like a top. No blow by. So she's got her fair share of whiskey dents. You know, a little one here, a little one down there. And he's washed it once that I can remember. Once. And that's it. See that right there. So I have my welder on it. I have my tank on it. All this stuff I added. I added the spare tire holder. It's got a nice flatbed. I don't know what brand, or I don't remember what brand this flatbed is, but it's actually pretty decent. It's better than the CM that I put on my Blue Dually. That's for sure. It's better built. I like the round lights too. It's got a gooseneck, big old bed. The sound this truck has, it has a little glass packy muffler, but this truck sounds better than any other truck I've heard. It has a nice little brap to it. It's not obnoxious. If I had more time and I like knew for sure I was trading this truck, that muffler would be going on blue, and I'd be keeping it because I want that sound. A door I bought for 20 bucks from a lady hauling scrap metal that was driving by a job I had. That was a good deal. Fancy ranchy things. You know, it's a good work truck. It's a ranch truck. Dirty. I did put new tires in the front. It needed them pretty bad. The rears, ooh, let me show you. The rears are pretty bald. Yeah, see? But we'll ignore that because it has another one behind it that'll make up for lost time. Broken mirrors from brush and things. You know, it just gets used. Fun story here. There's this mechanic who would do stuff here, and he'd always write stuff down all over underneath on the motors of the truck. So back in 2014, you could see he changed the oil, and then something about a water pump at 433,000 miles. So that's over 100,000 miles ago. That's crazy. And look, we're at 298 there. So reason I got this truck from my friend, Larry, he bought a big truck. He bought a big Freightliner. And he has another truck that he has his cow feeder on and all that. And he said, I really don't need this truck, so you want to buy it? I said, well, I'd be in this price range. He said, well, let's meet in the middle of that price range and we'll call it a deal. And that's what we did, which was 4,500 bucks. Interior is what you would expect. Cakey. Dusty. Dirty. Must have had a cell phone in it at some point or something. Seat. Some weed fabric there. That's good. I put that there. Oof. She's dirty. That's just part of it. Oh, it won't show me yet. It's all right. Had to put that radio in it. It works out, that speaker. It's dirty. It's dirty. I have new visors I picked up. The column is stuck all the way up because that there Chingasso is broken. I wonder if I could get in there and force it. That'd be easier than changing the whole column. Maybe I'll venture to do that while we're messing with it today. Original transmission. This is an NV5600. It's not the G56 that's like in that truck over there. And he would poke. He never forced it. He would let it do its job. And that's how there is as many miles on this truck as there is. And look, it even has the clicker. There you are, 559, 299. But I've been putting off cleaning this truck or doing anything with it really because I wanted to make a video, but time won't let me. Yeah, I'm not very organized, but any of y'all have been following me for a while probably know that. So what we currently need to do is it's leaking power steering pretty bad, but I think it's from the box itself, so I really can't fix that. But when I went to look at that, I realized the box moves against the frame because it's not tight against the frame. So that might have to do with some of my steering play. And the starter's been going out. I've been needing to change the oil, even though what Larry would say is it always has fresh oil because it leaks out so much oil, which it leaks oil bad. It always has fresh oil. So, hey, that might also contribute to the 559,000 miles on it. But we'll put a new filter. We'll change the oil. And that way it at least looks like it's maintained if I go to trade this thing, which I'm not trying to hide anything, but it's always had fresh oil. I mean, that's the God honest truth. But the fresh filter will help. I'll show you the other filter. But I can't even get to any of that because all that's so caked in oil. But I want to put the starter in. Want to change the oil. Maybe we'll vacuum it a little. And I'm going to leave all my tools and stuff on it because if I'm not going to trade, I'm not going through the trouble of taking everything off right now. But if not, you know, if that doesn't happen, well, if it does happen, I got to remove all the stuff you'll see. But if it doesn't happen, we'll go ahead and clean up this truck and do a few other little things. So let me show you how it doesn't like to start. Now, I say it doesn't like to start. it has never not started, but it's feeling a mighty bit scary with how slow it cranks. The AC leaks. I have been buying cases of Freon. I've bought 3 cases in the 10 months I've had it, so each case cost me, I don't know, 100-something bucks. Just no time to get it fixed. And this truck, in the 10,000 miles I put on it, has done me better than that one has, just because that one is too big for its britches. There's something to be said in stock trucks, but look at that. Look at that. I mean, obviously it just started, but still, it's always good. Except when the sensor doesn't work and it says 0. Okay, well, I guess I'll pull this down to the work area and we'll clean under the engine bay. The steering wheel sits crooked, but it drives real straight. Ugh. All right, so we're gonna pull it. We'll move the Ram Charger that I'm selling. We'll pull it right there and we'll clean out under this hood. And for those of you that have been saying I need mics, I hear you. You might not hear me, but I hear you. I recently got some that I thought were gonna work and they didn't work. So I apologize, but I'm gonna do my best to edit this video where you could hear me. So the hydraulic holder uppers do not work, but came with half a broomstick that works pretty good. And yes, it did come with it. Oh, full operation here. There we go. Let me show you. Oh, I dropped that there. My bad. Don't worry, it's not for me trying to start it with that. It doesn't need it. So you could just see under here. She's greasy. She's grimy. She's grimy. She's greasy. My oil filters. Let's see. Right there. See? So I need to get it looking better under here so I can work and replace the dang starter. Right. I'm on the wrong side. Oh, yeah. Replace the dang starter yonder there. Yeah. She's seen some things. That's a good transmission. So for our degreasing purposes, we're going to use the Black Magic tire cleaner because it works fantastic. And no, they do not sponsor me. I think I asked them about sponsoring me. I don't remember who it was. Might have been them, and they said they don't need any more sponsors, but I'm going to use it anyway. Oh. Pressure washer isn't too happy today. Ugh. Wow, that's bad. Wow, this is probably the first time this thing's been pressure washed, unless a mechanic has in the past 15 years. But yeah, mo better for the starter. And I actually just went to start it to move it to my work area, and the starter would not start it. So it officially got us to where we have to do it right now. And for my steering box, I think all it is a few of these bolts running through there. So I could hopefully just cinch that up and that will be fixed. Then I don't know, kind of it dirty hides more of its dents, believe it or not. But I ought to vacuum it just because that's pretty bad. And I don't know, maybe pressure wash the door panels for the guy. That way it doesn't look completely ugly. And obviously clean out my stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I don't mean to be TC Finds the car cleaning channel, but we do find ourselves cleaning cars a lot, but it's because cars are dirty, right? Fixing a few things here and there along the way. Well, guess we'll replace that starter. The rain's kind of stopped. I don't know. We've been getting rain all year in Texas, then it stopped for a good while, and then it reminded me we live in Texas. But now we got rain though, so it's a good thing. So I came under here thinking, oh boy, I washed it off. It's clean. Yeah, nope. All right, let's see if the new starter does things. Oh man, night and day difference. Nice. All right, next we need to tighten the power steering box and maybe clean. Let's do it one more time. Oh yeah, what a dream. Sweet. So now that I have washed this rig, we are now leaking coolant from up yonder. I think it's just from the reservoir, so that would be a blessing. But then if we take a look to our right here, how about them bolts holding the steering box on? That's plenty good. And by plenty good, I mean plenty not good. So I'm gonna cinch those up. That'll probably help my steering a bunch. So here's our reservoir. There are ways of testing for leaks. Really applying some air pressure. So let's see if it leaks, and that might give us, where the hole is. Oh shoot, looky there. This seam right here. Well, we could take a little JB weld and fixed. One more thing. Well, I got my column to tilt. Turns out it's not really a good design, but there's a little plastic piece that grabs onto another plastic piece that this little lever initiates here. But wow, I've been living with the steering wheel all the way up for like 10 months. That's crazy. Much better now. I'm gonna vacuum that. I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum this flooring out since that's so nasty and I had to pull it out anyways. Just because I didn't know if somebody else might want it, way up here. Right there is a real good middle ground. So I guess I'll get to vacuuming and maybe a little scrubbing. And I'll let JB weld for that job. Yeah, boy. I forgot about the magic chalice of coin. Look at all that. Somebody's robbed all the quarters out of there already, though. I forgot about that. This was in the truck when I got it. Huh. Look at all this. I mean, it's just so dirty. So dirty. Some things are better to nuke. This is one of those things. By nuke, I mean use a pressure washer. All that was right there. That's incredible. A lot of this stuff is mine, but none of that is. But we're making our way, right, Jerry?
Yeah.
We're getting it. It's for not hardly cleaning it, we are having to work a lot. But gonna get the rest of the carpet situated, wipe down these door panels. We don't want it to look like we tried too hard. The guy I might trade this truck to, I said, it needs to be cleaned, which it does. More than this, but Going good, huh? Mm-hmm. You're doing a great job.
I got this top good.
Yep, that side's good. What's left of the dash anyway. Now we're going to get all this vacuumed a little bit there and kind of scrubbed, and it's better than it was. Well, it's the next morning, and being parked on concrete all night, I see how bad my power steering leak has gotten. It is now just leaking all the time. So I am going to have to figure out where it's leaking. On top of that, yesterday, off camera, that air filter was hardly doing anything, so I need to get one of those. Hey, Jerry. But the JB well did not work. But I found this in the truck that I forgot I had. So if, what's his name, Phil Swift, if he says it works, it's bound to work. So we're gonna see if we can find the power steering leak and reinstall that reservoir and go from there. Buried in the muck was a power steering lid. He must have lost it and said, well, that's gone forever. Whew, boy, that's nasty. It appears, oh, you just saw that drip. It's leaking from that side of the reservoir here. Let's see if we could see another drip. Of course, now that we're filming, there's no drips, but it's dripping from there. So I think I'm gonna pull the reservoir off and see if we can figure out if that's the cause or something. Well, the power steering reservoir isn't sealing on the lid, which, I mean, that's all that is. And the O-rings, I'm assuming, aren't sealing, and it's just not working. So I called O'Reilly's, and it's gonna be like special order for that reservoir alone, but they have the whole power steering pump for $25 more. So might as well just replace it. That way that's eliminated, and we can assess and go from there as to where else it hopefully is leaking. I'll get some of these rubber hoses I'm staring at, air filter, and yeah, it's a, what's the word? Just a whatever, domino effect. One thing, I washed the truck and everything goes down. No, this was leaking before, but I'll grab that if it's not too difficult to pull off and go from there. Pump is off. Time to go to O'Reilly's. So look here. I decided to pull out that ancient Baldwin filter and empty it out. And you could see in this dirty old deal here, drain pan, that oil is not exactly black. It's a little light complected. Don't know if I should be concerned or not with that. I guarantee you, even though you can't quite tell because the camera won't focus, that's the cleanest this oil's been in probably 15 years, because it's the first oil change in 15 years. So we're gonna put that right there. I have the new power steering pump on, and I have had it parked here on this concrete for a few hours. And look, only just the slightest little dribble, which could be from a leak from the pump itself, or not the pump, the steering box itself, but it's not pouring out anymore. So that's good. So we got that. We got our fresh oil change. It needs an air filter. I'll pick, and probably a fuel filter. I'll do those tomorrow, but fresh, shiny, not a caked old filter. So now I'm gonna drive it down the road, see how the steering is now. I could, you know, steer it straight and the box isn't falling off. So we'll give her a shot, but yeah, come along pretty good. I have not heard back from the guy I might trade from, so that's probably not gonna happen. I'll message him tomorrow. It's Sunday. I don't feel like doing anything on a Sunday, really. But hey, here's hoping. So we'll do that. We'll go for a test drive. Maybe wash the outside. All right, cameraman, you're rolling. Watch your fingers. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this on a test drive now that we have the steering situated, and we're all really just steering. And clean. First time driving this truck clean. Wow, my steering is remotely straight. What a concept. My wheel to the tires, that is. And there's less play by a little bit. different. I'm not used to this truck being clean. It's pretty good though, right, Jerry? Say yes.
Yes.
There you go. Fixed. Pretty incredible. The truck with this many miles still has good oil pressure and still could go down the road. This truck is one of, I think, the actual good ones. For as many miles as it has and not having a transmission replaced, it's a genuine dinosaur in the sense that they're going extinct quick. But you know what's kept this good is stock. Stock wins sometimes. Next day, the guy reached out who wants to swap me, which is good. But what's bad is my power steering leak isn't fixed. I thought I fixed it all. I mean, I may have fixed some because it was just pouring out. I don't really know. But it's still leaking pretty bad. So just gonna have to be upfront and say, hey man, this thing started leaking kind of bad last week and it's gotten worse. So I'll throw in some cash or something if he's game to compensate for that. You know, that's all I can do. Aside from that though, it's nice having a clean tilted wheel. It all feels real good in here, and the steering feels tighter, so that's good. So we'll see what happens. Thanks to cameraman John. Well, fellas, a deal has been struck. I'll back up a little. Oh my gosh, this clutch is so easy compared to that clutch. I'll take y'all a gander right there. That's the new TC Land haul truck. What have I gotten myself into now? So we gotta go to work, move some stuff around, and then he's gonna bring it over. And we're gonna say goodbye to the rowdy rig. Well, I'm a little sad this day has come. This truck has been a really good truck to me. It was a really good truck to my friend Larry, and I hope it goes on to be a really good truck for its new owner. It pains me to get rid of this truck. This is a very nostalgic truck for me, but at the end of the day, I can't keep them all. Because if it was up to me, I'd keep a lot of them. Still do. But doing this might help my needs. So now we need to cut the welder off, unload all my tools into another project that you haven't seen yet. You might have only seen a post about it, but it'll give you a glimpse into that. We'll probably do its own episode soon. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to take out of here. Better get started. But wait, isn't this the 454 you've had that you got from Zane? Well, as a matter of fact, it isn't. It's another one. See? Automatic. Oh, you bugger. There we go. She starts right up. Substantially more miles than Zane's. But she's a cruiser. What do you got there, mister?
I saw it right here.
A toilet right there? Mm-hmm. For your caca?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, it was in this here rig. And don't worry, we'll get a tour. Gotta get tools, though. Gotta get tools. I thought that was funny. Well, I got her all cleaned out. She's ready to go. Welder's off. Let's take a final look at this muffler that I love so very much. Ah, that little fella's a tiny guy, but man, it sounds good. That's, I'd say, 1 foot long. Looks to be 3-inch. Yeah, I need to find one of those for Big Blue. Okay. We got everything loaded up. On this rig, I unload this chicken feed and then go get the welder from Zane's. It's nearing. And there she be.
What have you gotten?
Oh.
Poor Rowdy Bowdy. You're gonna break his heart.
Oh, I told him already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Because I asked him about this. Because he knows a little bit about these.
Well, you wanted to be just like him. Get a big truck.
Yeah. He said he'd do it in a heartbeat.
Nice.
Yeah. He's big on the cats.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what do we got here? Huh. What are your initial thoughts?
Filling the bed in.
Yeah. Like, I get this, right? But
Just for a haul rig, keep weight down.
yeah.
But now I think we taper out to the tire.
Yep.
Taper it again.
Yeah, because right now it just looks a little
It's got fresh tires on it.
in the front.
I mean, the back ones don't look that bad either.
Is there a date code? And they're 285 19.5s. They don't look that bad. He
No.
probably cleaned it up though.
It's the same tires as on the front.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to find the year.
It's probably on the inside. How they always like to name them.
Yeah, but they don't look bad. Those look like nice old toolboxes. I don't know about all that.
Why?
I don't know. Looks like I might have built it.
Put your oxygen bottles in there.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
This is perfect for the 5-gallon jugs.
Yeah?
Maybe. Depends on the neck. Probably slot it for the neck.
Yeah?
But it needs a latchy.
It does need a latch. I like the welded in headache rack, but honestly, it
No,
works.
it works good on it.
Yeah.
Both tanks work.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't ask these questions?
I forget. The biggest thing is that clutch.
Is it manual or hydraulic?
I need to look.
Let's pop the hood on this thing.
Yeah, those front tires are pincha good. She's already got the LEDs.
See unlatched?
Yeah. Ah!
Oh no!
What have you done? It's all right. There we go.
It's okay. Got to get the first scratch out of the way.
Yep.
Crapatiller?
It's pretty clean.
No, it really is.
It's better than the Rowdy rig.
It really is clean.
Don't like how that fuse box is all exposed.
Well, you know, it's just water, right?
Yeah, water doesn't hurt anything.
No. I mean, look, this has been sitting up here to catch all the waters in the world, and it's not even corroded.
Hmm.
Just spray you some battery terminal protector on it.
Hmm. All looks all right enough, huh?
It's cute.
Yeah. I guess cute's a word. So are we a hydraulic clutch relay?
What liter is it?
I don't remember.
Call your happy ass up and look on that tab on the back of it. Does AC work?
Nope. He says it'll shake, and it worked one time.
So the compressor's probably locking up.
No, the compressor works. He thinks it's electrical on the crappy dash.
What do you mean it'll shake in it?
No, one time he hit a bump and it worked, he said.
Oh, got you.
How many liters are we?
Should say the horsepower rating on top too.
Model 3126.
Oh no, you don't want a 3126.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Oh. 1990, 7.2 liter.
7.2?
Mm-hmm.
31 what? 26?
Mm-hmm.
You should just kept the old Ford with the 7.3. You'd have been better off.
Mm.
Not really. Horsepower from 170 to 330 and torque from 500 to 800 depending on application.
Mm. So yeah, we're purely hydraulic brakes, which is good.
3 valves per cylinder. Oh no.
What?
It's a 6.0 in disguise. Huey injection system.
Huey?
Huey. That's how all the power strokes are.
Really?
Run off the oil. Right? Don't they run off oil pressure? Blah, blah, blah.
Maybe,
bullshit.
yeah.
One of them two has a Huey, or maybe both. I don't know.
Bunch of hoopla. At least it's a 6.
Yeah.
Not some V8 BS.
Not too shabby.
No. It rides pretty terrible.
I can only imagine. The absolute worst dashboard Chevrolet ever produced. And people will murder me for that statement.
Well, I agree with that statement. What's this?
You better buy a Peepaw cover yesterday.
Oh, it's getting Peapod quick.
Not too shabby.
Fancy switches.
Start this thing.
Let me see if I get the jobbies at it in my pocket. The downfalls of Wranglers. Look, now I have a pin.
Stole it from him?
No, it's the last one I found in the rowdy rig. I thought I stole them all out. It has no parking brake. You see what?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Hit it again?
I don't know.
Have an electronic hydraulic pump for the brakes?
I don't have a clue.
And that's what it sounds like, an electric motor. Building
Maybe.
up pressure.
Maybe. Check engine. Beautiful.
It's there.
Seems to run all right.
Sounds good. Where's the smoke?
I don't know. It needs a stack. It's the one thing I actually want to stack.
Well, it suits it.
Yeah. With the tractor flap. Oh, won't pass inspection.
We don't have those anymore in Texas.
Fast idle.
Does it work?
I don't know. No. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, we got nothing here. But look.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, this is priority 1 right there.
Not too shabby.
Whatever. Yeah. Oh boy.
Definitely need something.
Yeah. Hey, it sounds so good.
55!
And this will be the haul truck for the duct tape drags.
Oh dear.
No, I don't know about that.
We're gonna need to find some little RV-sized recliners to put in here for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Baby ones.
No kidding.
Nice. It drives better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, it doesn't drive bad. I took it from La Cabana to Lakewood Estates.
Okay.
You know, good little run.
Yep. Feels like a 730.
Thankfully, it's not though.
Power-wise?
Oh yeah. Well, I bet you could hop these up a little.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you can do something to it.
See if we get that mechanic to do it.
Oh,
Ha!
no.
Looky here. We got Bobcat for working. It's been a while since that last seen. So the truck is working. It needs work. We're making a video doing the work on it. But for now, that's going to conclude this episode of TV5. Whoa. That's a little rough. I'm sad to see the old rowdy rig go, but life goes on. And we got this lovely adventure of a truck that I am driving. It's not as rough as it so up in here. But we'll make it good. Maybe. Thanks for watching.